Sandy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K Rock and Metal channel, and today we are checking out the band Kill to This and their brand new single, Less Human. Kill to This, we have done once on the channel before. We did Floods, I think, which had Napalm, Death on. Yes, yeah, Barney doing the Floods bit.
Yes.
So this is their new single. It's back in 2016, I think. At that point, Mark Minette, who's been interviewed on the channel, had said the album was pretty much almost there. So we fast forward 8 years, and we're finally there. So that's always good.
So just to clarify, this didn't come out in 2016.
No, that was when I think they kind of got back together and started forming around that sort of time, if I remember rightly. And then they did Bloodstock on one of the stages.
Yeah, I saw them on the poster. Yeah, from Stockport, aren't they? Kill to This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and also, Mark Minette did the sound engineering for this album, Followed the Talk by Nothing Game. So there you go. We're going to check out this new video and just let you know what we think. Let's do it.
Just realize, finding the flames, false meanings arise. All this was song, wax vein, wings numb. The echo chamber roars, Messiah in war. Digital plague, anonymous rage, like cancerous rage. The echo chamber roars. Echo chamber roars. Things less human, empathy regrets. Things less human, others will self-obsess. The echo chamber roars. Messianic war.
Okay, there we go. Kill to this and Less Human. Thoughts and feelings on this particular first new single from the band in a long, long time. Andy.
Kill to this, a name that has been around for a while. That I've heard in the media and just been banding around. It's never a band I've never listened to. I know they're a British band. You say Stockport?
Yeah.
Been around, haven't they? I think sort of.
Late 90s, certainly.
Were they on Earache? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they might have been. Yeah.
In the early, and then they were on Visibility, which basically fucked them over completely on their album Trinity. They were on Visibility and they got fucking no push, and then I think the label collapsed, and that's why they kind of just didn't take off any further. Amazing how much the label was still a key part of that in those days.
Yeah. I like the I've noted down, it's an interesting guitar tone for that sort of opening of the song. It's not something you often hear. I quite like that. The music just sort of kicked in. I thought, yeah, this is good. I like this, whenever I listen to new music, I think we've mentioned this before. I certainly have. You think, yeah, I'm liking this. Vocals, please don't be shit. Please don't be shit. I mean, he wasn't shit, but I was expecting a bit more aggression. I was hoping the vocals were going to be more aggressive and a bit more powerful. They were sort of generally clean throughout, but I don't think they were that great as a clean vocalist. I don't know what this guy can do and what he can perform, but he's not a fantastic clean vocalist. Whether he can deliver the sort of harsh aggressiveness that the music kind of deserve, I don't know. Obviously, he didn't on this track. I don't know if he does on other tracks. We were sort of commenting as the video was progressing. We're at the midpoint. There's going to be this is going to happen. How they're going to fit? I mean, it went on too long. That chorus was repeated. And I think Dave, you said, they often sort of trail off the song with a sort of sample that replaces the sort of main guitar melody or the main guitar riff, and that's what they've done this one. I like the female vocals. Really, that's sort of gothic metal. Sort of vocals. I'm just wondering if it sounded very much like my friend Claire from English band Edenfall, who we've interviewed from very early days of the channel.
Reviewed their album.
Reviewed their album. Yeah, whether it was or not, I don't know. I don't know that she's been involved in this band. She may well have done a cover of that. The video itself, I like the way it was shot. I like the bandaged figure that was, sort of appeared on screen a few times. Towards the end, there was a sort of a bride that kind of was sort of possessed and sort of waved around. I'm not quite sure what the connection was there. But I like the contrast of the shots of sort of stage performance, which just kind of had this grainy effect over it, compared to like the really sort of high quality 4K images of them performing in the quarry. And there's the drum. I was just wondering how long it took to put them rocks around the drum riser.
Just to hide the drum riser. Yeah.
But that was very skillfully done, and it looked like there's an hour or so's work transporting the stones and stacking them up. But it's, again, it wasn't terrible, but it's not anything I want to revisit at all. Not really my kind of thing. I would have probably enjoyed it a lot more with a sort of harsher, more aggressive vocalist.
I mean, think about through Kill to This, having covered this band or got all the albums and seen this band live several times. Heavy vocals was never a big part of this. It was always around the clean with a little bit of guttural tone to it. having said that, I do agree. I think it's a really interesting with Kill to This. I don't think they've quite worked out. They're still writing the songs and the music for Kill to This without thinking about what's the best way of approaching it from his vocal point of view. It's making the most of what you have with that vocalist. Now, previous vocalists had a bit more of a punch. They were all kind of more of a new metal kind of guy. This guy much more rock based. He tries to do that kind of scream, and it almost went kind of almost the black metal because it hasn't got the low end, it hasn't got any of the bass tone for the kind of aggressive elements. It doesn't work as well for me. Saying that, I thought the Less Human choruses sounded great. I really enjoyed what he was doing vocally on that. Just needs to kind of find his place with what works with the music, and I think they're still haven't quite got that yet. But there is massively the potential there if they can sort of balance that down. I'm going to go to my usual saying. There's a good 3-minute song in there somewhere, because I knew that outro when that outro came in, which then went back into the chorus. It was so much like something off the Trinity album. I can't remember the song off the top of my head, but yeah, it kind of just reminded me of this whole the synth part playing basically what the guitar was playing. But on Trinity it just faded out, and this one it came back into the chorus. So it did feel quite long for what it was. I actually, from a video point of view, would have preferred. It feels like they shot 2 music videos. They shot one in the studio, and they were like, "Oh, we've got a chance to shoot something in the quarry." Or they did the quarry, and they went, we haven't edited it yet, but what if that's shit? Let's shoot one in the sound studio at the university. I'm guessing that was at Huddersfield University stage room, and they filmed it there as well. And they were like, "Well, you see what one we want to decide to go with," and then went, "Fuck it, we'll use both," because they don't correlate to each other, the 2 shots. I know you like the switch up,
and then you've got the figures, haven't you?
And then you've got the random figures. So I'm like, so at the moment, what you've got is 3 separate video elements,
yeah.
Which I don't think all 3 elements work together. If I look at the title Less Human, bandage figures, a quarry, and a stage show doesn't correlate to a story element of that. And that's fine, you don't have to have the story, as we've said, it's up to the individual. But I am a bit confused in the video. I would have probably gone with the bandage figures and just focused on the quarry shots. If you've got access to a quarry, you don't need to do the performance stage show, and focus more on their elements there. There was a lot of individual shots of those, and just kind of lots of big sweeping camera movements around them and stuff like that. So they could have done something more with that quarry and brought the story together. But overall, good track, just a little bit longer than I think it needed to be. They were trying to become a epic. They're trying to take a 3-minute song, radio song, and turn it into an epic, and it didn't need to be that. So,
Yeah, they certainly laboured the chorus towards the end, even though it was clever to have the drop out to bass and drums as a transition point to just repeat the rendition of it. So first of all, congratulations to this band. Anyone who's ever been in that Terrorizer album of the year, that club, you get my respect straight away. And I consult that all the time as a music reviewer, and I know their 1998 album made the top 20 in Terrorizer magazine. So instantly I'm always going to be interested. I always saw this band as pivoting somewhere between 9 Inch Nails and Fear Factory. Now, to me, could that be Stabbing Westward and Spineshank, the inferior versions of those 2 bands? I do like the riff. That's the type of riff that Max Cavalera was playing in Soulfly in the late 90s. So musically, I think there are still elements of that from the late 90s. Put that video on mute and there are a lot of power metal cliches from the vocalist. You'd think that was a power metal song. Now, there were some playful moments. The guitar player even did shoot at the screen. The drummer, from My Dying Bride, even he did pint his stickler. So I thought that was quite amusing when he did that. I really love the production on that. As soon as I hear a song, it's like, give me some headphones. There were moments in that first verse where you've got these deliberate extremes of volume as well, which not many bands take that risk to do. So he was playing a riff, perhaps in mono, but turned up very loud, and then they would slam on the stereo button and that would blow your eardrums. So that gives a sense of excitement for the song. I thought the chorus was strong enough to keep repeating it, but I don't know how that has managed to be 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Unless you're a prog metal band, or you're just going to be constantly changing genres throughout a song. Genre hopping, I think, is the term,
Yeah.
isn't it? There's just no way that needs to be as long as it is.
So that midsection could have easily been longer. That we didn't get enough of that.
Yeah, with the female vocals. Yeah, that
And
actually.
I think that's the same female vocalist he's used on DVA and on Trinity album.
She did a great job. She really, the song needed a reinvigoration, and I think that's the perfect way to do it. We know because of the era this band are from, you're not going to get any guitar solos. It's all about the bass and the rhythm of the drums, isn't it? And the guitar, like with a lot of those new metal and post-grunge bands and industrial metal bands, it serves the purpose. I thought there was some extravagance in there. Really fantastic guitar tone. Yeah, I think for me, I'm impressed from a production point of view. The songwriting, you can tell they've been doing this for years, but it wasn't quite at the standard that I remember them as. As a comeback single, though, I think they can be pat themselves on the back for that. I think that's quite a good effort, that, considering they've been away for so long.
Sure. There we go, Kill to This and Less Human. Now, if you enjoyed our video today, please do like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.